you wanted the best, you've got the best podcast. The hottest podcast in the world. The Chris Voss Show, the preeminent podcast with guests so smart you may experience serious brain bleed. The CEOs, authors, thought leaders, visionaries, and motivators. Get ready. Strap yourself in. Keep your hands, arms, and legs inside the vehicle at all times, because you're about to go on a monster education roller coaster with your brain. Now, here's your host, Chris Voss.
Hi, folks. It's Voss here from thechrisvossshow.com. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. The Iron Lady sings that makes it official. Welcome to the big show. As always, for 16 years, over 2,200 episodes, we bring you the Chris Voss Show. If you haven't gone and listened to all of them, go back and spend the next 16 years doing it. It probably wouldn't take you that long. They were short. Anyway, guys, we certainly appreciate you guys coming by. Go to goodreads.com/Chris Voss, LinkedIn.com/Chris Voss, Chris Voss one, the TikTokity, and all those crazy places in the interwebs. Today we're covering CES 2025. That's the Consumer Electronics Show. Recently had our good friend who is the CEO of CTA and CES on the show, Gary Shapiro. Be sure to check out that and all the other interviews we've been doing from the wonderful booths there at CES Show. We'll be doing this all week, probably all month actually, it looks like. So there you go. Today we're going to be interviewing Nicola Colombo. He works with let me see if I can get this right. Eskimo. Did I get that pronounced right, Nicola?
You get it right, which is basically an acronym for electric ski mountaineering.
There you go. Electric ski mountaineering has finally come to the ski slopes. They have a groundbreaking new product called Eskimo. It's a Swiss company, E-Outdoor, that's posed to redefine the future of skiing with the world's first electric assisted solution for effortless uphill climbs and flat surface traverses. Inspired by the success of electronic mobility, similar to e-bikes and other battery-powered devices, they combine advanced sensor technology and seamless design, allowing skiers to enjoy ascents up to 4 times faster and uncompromised downhill experiences. It's probably good because here in Utah, the local ski resort helper assistant folks that work there, they want to strike.
All right, perfect.
So everybody needs help getting up the mountain now because no one's running the lift. Anyway, welcome to the show. How are you, Nicola?
I'm doing very well. I just arrived in Vegas since a couple of days, been already packed with events.
You've gone from snow country to desert.
Absolutely, but yeah. In order not to miss too much the snow, this morning we went to the ice rink and we did some product demo over there. So at least the cold temperature was the same as Switzerland.
There you go. So give us your .coms or .swiss, I guess it is, and
Yes.
where people can find out other places on the internet you want them to look you up.
Yeah, on e-skimo.swiss, it's our website, and on the same is on Instagram. We have an Instagram page where you can find a few videos, a few cool videos on our product in use.
There you go, e-skimo.com.
Yeah.
So it's Eskimo with a dash in the middle there.
Yeah.
So give us a 30,000 overview in your words of what you guys are doing over there.
Yeah, in essence, the ski industry, it's made of different, techniques. There is who loves to go only downhill, which is the alpine ski, who loves to go both uphill and downhill, which is the ski touring or ski mountaineering. But there's the physical demand, the barrier to approach this ski touring technique is very high, because you have to go uphill, you need to carry the ski, you need to basically slide up and carry the ski. So the idea came observing what happened on the e-bike industry, where, since the advent of motorized bikes, the people that are able to enjoy the trails, it's really increased a lot. So we said, why not bring in the same technology, a similar technology or a similar concept to the ski industry, something that give you an assistance, it's not a personal ski lift, it's just an assistance that reduces the effort so that you can go farther and higher up and then enjoy more the descent.
So you can get a little extra traction or gearing, maybe? Is that the right
Correct.
words?
Correct. Yeah. It's a sort of belt that rotates around the ski. It's fully sensorized, so it provides a very smooth and natural movement. When you start moving your leg, it's actually following you, reducing the weight when you go uphill.
Oh wow! And I'm watching it on the video on Instagram. It's pretty cool. So I guess if you ski down to an area and then you've got an incline, you've got to come over. If it's not too far,
Yeah.
you can utilize the ski for that. And then it looks like, is that a snowboard that I see there as well?
For now, we developed the first version for ski because it represents also the majority
Okay.
of users of the mountain. But definitely, it's an application that may also be, let's say, transponded also in the snowboard
Oh yeah,
industry.
yeah. You gotta have all that. I need that when I just walk around. Something to
Yeah,
be a personal escalator for me. That the
yeah.
ones they have at the airport, they're just flat. And they just take you where you need to go. I need that
But
when I walk through Starbucks.
this morning, I was chatting with a guy at the ice rink. He just flew in from New York, and he said, with all the snow there was in New York the other day, the Eskimo would have been a great help.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. They could use it up there. I think Florida got some snow or Jersey, one of the two. I think it was Jersey. So how did you develop this product? What was the proponent behind it? Tell us about how you guys sat around and were like, "Hey, we should do this."
Yeah, I mean the idea was sparked from I was already doing ski touring, and
Oh,
Sunday I brought some friends, that are a little bit, let's say, lazier than me. I convinced them to try, but then after half the way they said it's too heavy. I mean too effort.
uh-huh.
So then I realized, even if it's something they are good skiers, they know they like to enjoy the outdoor, but the physical demand was too high. So then on the way back, I thought, but why not doing something that can make this sport more accessible? And also the other reason why we want to do this, because for example in Switzerland, there's more than 90% of the mountain surface snow capped, which is unused. And
Mm,
because if it's only concentrated in big ski resorts, there are beautiful towns, beautiful small villages around the Alps and I guess the same also here in North America, that you can actually enjoy for skiing. But if there's no big infrastructure, big resorts, cable car, chairlift, then there's not much activity you can do on the snow other than maybe snowshoes. So
mm.
this is a way to make the winter environment more accessible in a way that people can also move more, which is also toward enjoying more wellness activities.
Oh wow, that's crazy, man. Um, and so you guys, no, were you guys avid skiers before? Did you guys? What was your history and
Yeah,
what got you into skiing?
personally, yes, I'm definitely an outdoor lover. I'm a skier. I'm doing many different sports, but I from a business standpoint, I come from the software industry.
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing several ventures, and recently I did another exit. So after the last exit 3 years ago, then I said, I want to do something which is a little bit more tangible. I want to create a product that I can feel and touch rather than just some code. So that's how I decided to invest
Wow.
on this company, and I bootstrapped it for the last couple of years. And
Mm-hmm.
just last month we got some external investors and that backed up us.
There you go. Well, awesome sauce. I mean, this is pretty cool, where people can utilize this, and it's an electronic motor, so I guess it's kind of like rechargeable,
Yeah.
and it's safer for the environment than a gas motor. I imagine. I use a gas motor on my skis. I have one of those. I have like an outboard motor on my
Uh-huh.
skis. No, I'm just kidding. I don't.
I mean, that would be another invention, right?
There you go. Yeah, but the environmentalists hate me because I'm
Yeah.
polluting the environment with my lawnmower skis. So and then plus you got to do that ripcord thing with the
But
lawnmower.
well,
You got to
but
do that.
you're mentioning something that actually was even a patent from 1964. There
Oh,
was a
really?
guy, I think, from Ohio, that kind of transformed a lawnmower into a sort of personal ski lift. It was very bulky, like 500 pounds,
Oh,
but
wow.
it didn't work out back then, no. But probably now with the technology we have,
Yeah.
we've been able to do something that has. It's very compact, very lightweight, and,
Mhm.
and and can really serve the purpose.
How did you pull it off? Is it just technology that makes it lightweight? Is it how did you get that thinned out so that it doesn't? So like if you're in some real powder, you just don't sink up to your neck.
Yeah. That's I mean, certainly there's that we've been working through a lot of challenges also
Hmm.
for the environment where you need to use all these electronics. Now,
Hmm.
extremely low temperature,
Oh yeah,
water,
moisture. Moisture is
ice,
bad with
moisture,
electronics.
everything.
Yeah.
So, and also there's we think about the snow as one element of the nature, but snow it's actually can really vary in many forms. It's like compact snow, icy snow, melting snow. So each of those has totally different properties of traction, and therefore we got help from the software side to improve the traction, to sense how the ski is moving, and therefore make decision on how to deliver the power to the skier, so that you can get the most natural feeling when you use it.
Nice. Now, can you use it with a remote control, or do you have
It's
to gear it to the?
it's actually an integrated device into the
Okay.
ski that you can quickly detach it, put it in the backpack for the downhill.
Oh.
But when you go uphill, its activation. It's fully automated. It's made by sensor
Hmm.
based on the movement of each ski, because it's like a step. So when you move one leg forward, there is one ski which is standing still, and the other goes forward. So
Oh,
they
so it's got
always
a.
work in alternation,
Hmm.
and to activate one or the other ski. Basically, we use sensors. There is an algorithm that detect the steepness, detect the velocity, the location, detect the angle on six axis, and
Hmm.
this basically allows the algorithm to make decision and provide this uh, to deliver the power in the most effective way possible. Also, because you can imagine that. If you don't have control over how the power is delivered, you might lose balance, you might slip down. So it's this was one of the biggest challenge technically to overcome.
Yeah, because you'd slide back down the hill, right? If you didn't
Yeah.
get the gription. Um, it looks pretty cool, and so it's detachable. So you imagine you have to buy the ski from you guys, right? Does it have to be a special amount of
Yeah,
ski
we
that does this?
Yes, it's a special design key that can host the hardware and the software, let's say.
Hmm.
But we don't want to go on the market exclusively, only with our own brand. We also want to sell it OEM to other key brands.
Okay.
We are already in a conversation with a few key players that are very interested in selling their own brand powered by Eskimo.
Oh, there you go, Eskimo. I gotta love it. What more have we talked about as to what's on the Eskimo?
Sorry, can you repeat? I
What
missed it.
more? Was there anything else we haven't featured or talked about that people should know
Yeah,
about the
one.
Eskimo?
I think one more feature that worth mentioning is that we basically embedded into the ski all these sensors that generates data about the location of the ski, how it's moving, how it's inclined. So those are used for the activation on the uphill. But it's also we also get this data that can serve the purpose of offering new experiences to skiers on the downhill. The way
Hmm.
we can use the data, it's also to provide a sort of virtual assistance after you perform your downhill or also your uphill. The
Hmm.
software can tell you, if your weight, your moves, if you can improve by moving in a different way. So it's like having a virtual assistant or virtual
Wow.
instructor that
Hmm.
can help you correct and ski better.
I probably need that. I tried to ski once and it was bad. My bum was like broken and hurt. It's a wonder I didn't blow out a hip doing it. I fell so much on my first day. If you're gonna learn to ski, folks, do it when you're young, because them kids they just pick it right up. But
Absolutely.
us old top heavy fat people, it's a little hard,
Yeah.
especially when
Yeah,
you
but
don't got good knees.
yeah, you can start with gentle slopes with our product. You can just start climbing gentle slopes, and
Oh.
therefore also descending something that is gentle, almost like a cross country kind of style, and that's obviously reduce the technicalities and the skills required. No, the steeper you go, obviously, the more technique you need.
Ah, you know what I need? I need skis that just go ski for me while I sit in the by the fireplace and pick up the ski bunnies in
All
the
right, so you are a kind of
yeah.
virtual reality guy,
Yeah,
and then
I'm a. They're like, hey, did you ski today? Yeah, I had my remote skier go ski for me, but that way I can. Will it help me impress the girls when I ski better or something? Maybe I don't know. Can I pick up some ski bunnies with this at the back at the
yeah, but
chalet?
I tell you, really the having an opportunity to spend few hours moving in the outdoor in the snow cap environment is an extremely pleasant activity. It's really regenerating your body, and
Yeah.
I think we really believe that offering an opportunity to to generate more spaces and more places where you can enjoy this with our product. That's a good way to promote a more wellness lifestyle. And
Oh.
right now going skiing means going in the car, maybe parking in a very crowd place, finding a big queue to get up on the chairlift. So there's a lot of things that now people start to hate about skiing. No, so maybe with
Mm.
this new experience, we hope to also bring back a lot of people that maybe know how to ski, but they are now not going that far, that often, because, and nevertheless also the cost of the tickets. It's a couple of
Yeah.
$100 a day.
Oh yeah. Jeez, it's a lot to freeze your ass off. I came from California, so I grew up on the beach in Santa Monica. So when I moved up to Utah, they were like, "Hey, you want to go ski?" And I'm like, "I have to pay to freeze my ass off?" No. And they went, "There are ski bunnies back at the chalet," and I'm like, "Yes."
Right.
Um,
By
the,
the way, I heard there's also some heated pants and
oh, that's true.
underwears,
They have all. Yeah,
so
they
in
have that
case
now.
that might help.
I'm wearing heated pants now. It's winter here. It's cold as hell, even in the house. Um, the it'd be cool is if you guys could take these next level and they could have like they could be like Teslas where they have like driving GPS in them. That way you don't end up like Sonny Bono skiing into a tree. Too soon. Too
Self
soon.
skiing, it's gonna be the upgrade.
There you go. I
The
can see that future.
auto skiing mode. We ask for paying a little more, and
Yeah.
there you
Yeah.
go. We
There you go.
activated.
Self skiing skis. There you go. So you don't. So you end up like Sonny Bono planting into a tree. I don't know. She was as skinny as Cher. The tree was. Anyway, that's a '70s joke, folks. Anyway, guys. So give us your final pitch out to people. Where can they find out more about you guys? Where are you guys at the big Eureka Park there at the CES show?
Yes. Okay. So we're gonna be here until the end of the CES in the Venetian Convention Centers, Hall G, stand 31033. We are part of the Swiss Tech Pavilion in the Eureka area. As in fact, we are a Swiss-based company. Our main headquarters is in San Bernardino in Switzerland. It's a
There's a
same
San
name.
Bernardino in
It's,
Switzerland.
it's, it's another San Bernardino, but in Switzerland. Yes, it is.
Wow.
And yeah, and follow us on our Instagram page. It's e-schemo, and also on our website. Also, if anyone is interested in test it out on our website, we you can actually drop your email, and we are planning for some test days in Europe and in US in the coming months. So that
Mm,
will be a good opportunity if someone wants to experience this
there
innovation
you go.
there.
How soon before someone can put their hands on one? Is it still?
We are actually working to be on retails by next winter, so for the next season, meaning October, November next year.
There you go. Eskimo, power your ascent. The first electrical assisted e-ski mountaineering device. Wow. Technology is changing everything. Now if we could just Now, if you could add AI to it, so it can help me ski near the ski bunnies, so that I can run into them by accident and then get their phone
Yeah,
number.
we got your feature request down. Huh? We'll see if we'll do the self skiing one.
There you go. Thank you for coming by the show. We really appreciate it. This has been fun.
Thank you, Grace. It was a pleasure.
There you go. And check them all out, folks. Go to Eureka Park. Go to the Venetian, I believe. They're in Lost Wages, as we like to call it here. And enjoy all of CES. Watch for our continued CES coverage throughout the month. And see some of the great companies that are displaying there and some of the innovation techniques and stuff like that. Thanks for tuning in. Be good to each other. Stay safe. We'll see you guys